Hi, Mary. It's nice to meet you. I see you have your dad here as well. It's nice to meet you. So, I heard your first time being hospitalized. My name is Megan. I'm a child life specialist, and I'm here to help you understand what's going on with your body and just what happened in the hospital since it's your first time. And I also heard that you're going to have an IV today, and I'm here to help explain what an IV is and what the steps are. And I brought a friend along with me to explain the steps. So, this is my friend Chewbacca. First off, do you know what an IV stands for? It stands for into the vein. And do you know what veins are? So veins can be found on the hand and the wrist or on the crease of your elbow. And veins are the blue lines that you see. So an IV is like a small straw that goes into your veins to give you medicine. And the medicine that you need is called antibiotics. Antibiotics help fight the sickness and also make you feel better, which I'm sure you want to feel better as quickly as possible, which the IV will help. So a nurse is the one that gives you an IV. The nurse is going to come in and ask you to keep your arm straight. And that's your important job, to keep your arm still and straight. Can you practice doing that? Awesome, just like a statue. So Chewbacca has his arm straight. The first thing the nurse is going to do is to have a rubber band and tie it above the place where the IV will be placed. And it might feel a little tight. The reason that the rubber band is tied above the spot is to help the blood flow down so the vein will look bigger and puffier and easier to find for the IV. And an IV can be placed in the hand or in the crease of the elbow. I'm going to show you the crease of the elbow. So after the rubber band is tied, the nurse is going to take a cotton ball that has special medicine on it. And the special medicine acts like soap. It's going to clean the spot really well, and it might feel cold or wet. It's going to clean it like that. Next, the nurse is going to do a 1, 2, 3 poke. Now I say poke because it is a needle, so it's like a small straw that goes in. After the poke is done, the needle will come out of your arm and won't stay there. And my friends have said it feels like a poke, so you can tell me what it feels like after you're done. So after the poke, there's going to be a tube that stays there, and this will help feed the medicine into your vein. And then the nurse is going to take a cotton ball that won't have anything on it and place it there. And to make sure the tube won't move around when you're moving around, the nurse is going to take some tape and tie it around that spot. This way, the tube will stay in place while you're here at the hospital. And after that is taped on, the nurse will take the rubber band and take it off. After the rubber band is off, then you're completely done. Now, some of my friends like to watch the IV, and some of my friends don't like to watch the IV. It is completely up to you whether or not you watch the IV. Now, another job of mine is to bring things for you to focus on if you don't want to watch the IV. I can bring a stress ball. You and your dad can both have one. You can squeeze the ball, and this will also help the blood flow down. If you remember earlier, I said when the blood flows down, the vein looks bigger. Also, I can bring an I Spy book, and your dad can look through that, and you and I can talk more about other things I could bring in. Thank you so much for listening. Do you have any questions?